Technical difficulties. Shit. I don't know if I'm live. I don't know if I'm on. I don't know if I'm getting out there. Where was I? Where the hell was I? This is going to screw up everything. Damn it. Not going to be able to. Shit. Got to start all over again. Hell. Speed is a drag. It's a big, big drag. Set your mind on fire. Make your organs sag. Coke is a joke. Rather take a toke than be broken with the choking with the brain cells smoking. Tripping on acid makes you flaccid. TNT. Hey, there y'all are. God damn it. I am so sorry. Beard Bud Friday froze up on me. I didn't know what happened. Had to call for technical support all the way down in the Green Dragon. Travis ran up here and fixed it. I don't know what happened. I didn't touch any buttons, so don't y'all get carried away with that shit. Anyway, where was it? We was on Friday. We was on Beard Bud Friday. Anyway. Here's to you, baby. I hope you're having a great Friday. Heading into the weekend. You know the rest of the routine. If you are so inclined, put something in your pipe. Stuff the bud in the bowl, baby. Get ready for the weekend, because we damn sure need one. I told y'all last Monday, or last Sunday, it was going to be another shitty week. Here we are, already into it. And every week's going to be that way until we get rid of it. Anyway. Hello again, Martha Olivera. Thank you, Stephanie, Dean, and Jay are both there. Oh, shit. Kim Cook is with us. Thank you, darling. We appreciate it tremendously. Anyway, it is indeed Beer and Bud Friday. We get to get ready for the weekend. I hope you have a nice weekend coming up. I hope everything goes just rosy for you. Anyway, shit, now I'm thrown all off course here. Had my stuff in my head, and then you get a technical difficulty, and there you go. And anyway, John Heron, I know, is in the room. Thank you. Robert Bork. Dwayne Dwizzle, Martha Olivera, Pete Briggs, thank you, baby. Kathy Larkin, all the way out the West Coast, baby. Thank you for being here from San Jose, California. I hope the smoke is not getting to you too bad, baby. The fires are still raging out there, and there's still people suffering all across our country. Anyway, what's going on? Well, Biden and Donnie, Joe and Donnie are up in Minnesota today. Both of them going up there. I saw, I'm going to have a hard time trying to do this because I had it in my head and then I screwed up. Anyway, hello, Randy Kervin. I did see last night Joe Biden's town hall he had where people drove up in their cars. I thought it was pretty impressive myself. A whole lot better looking than a whole bunch of idiots running crushed in there neck to neck, coughing all each other without masks and all that shit. I was pretty impressed with the whole damn thing. And again, I was impressed by Joe Biden's ability to not only answer questions, but be knowledgeable, have facts available to his head, keep the conversation going in a certain direction. He jumped the gun on one lady. He apologized. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead with your question. I saw Joe Biden that was concerned and ready to heal this nation. Quite different than what we saw the other day from Donnie at Donnie's town hall. Full of innuendos and bullshit that he pulls out of his ass constantly. The big thing on everybody's mind, it seems, in this election, is how he has handled the COVID-19 crisis and healthcare in general. And I don't think there's any comparison. Joe Biden has come out with a plan. He's capable. He's able to talk about it, expanding Obamacare and trying to bring health care to everybody. Donnie's plan is we're going to sign a health care bill next week. The Republicans have it. We're just waiting on a surprise, I guess. He's been doing it for 4 fucking years, and there ain't no Republican health care bill. So every time he says that kind of bullshit, just throw it out the damn window as just another lie. Sort of like everything else he says. I did notice that the CDC reversed its guidelines. CDC just recently came out with guidelines for testing. We're going to test people that are symptomatic. If you got a little sneeze there, cough, whatever is going on, we're going to test you for COVID, see if you got it. Well, it turns out that those guidelines weren't written by the CDC doctors and scientists. No, that was written by the White House and dropped in there and just put out there. We're going to slow down the testing. Got to get them numbers down, baby. Well, the CDC came out and reversed it and said, no, we're going to test symptomatic people and asymptomatic people and try to trace. It's what should be done. It's what's been trying to be done. But the White House, Donnie, he keeps stepping on this shit. It was the White House that stepped in. And now come to find out last spring, Health and Human Services, in conjunction with the United States Postal Service, had plans to mail masks to every American in the United States because it was crucial. This is the spring. Remember, Donnie found out that it was bad in February, early February, February 7th. It's contagious. People are going to die, young, old, all that shit. He knew everything. So the Health and Human Services were going to send everybody masks. But the White House stepped in and intervened and stopped it. Donnie didn't want to throw panic to the people, didn't want to get people all upset, I guess. Yeah. An election year, baby. He doesn't give a shit about your health. Everybody in America could have had a mask early on to encourage that, but we didn't do that because it got in the way. Everything that the scientists, the doctors have tried to do to warn our country about this shit, Donnie has thrown out the freaking window and pulled shit out of his ass, sold it to his little minions, which, by the way, I'm very proud today. I just want to talking about selling things to the minions. My neighbor's now got 4 flags out in front of his house. Went from 1 to 3, and now we have 4, and the 4th one is bigger. I just love it. I hope he plasters the whole freaking house. The more he does it, the more tickled I get. The more I laugh at him for his sudden turnaround from 2 years ago when he thought Donnie was a dumbass. Discovered Fox News, I guess. I don't know. I just think it's funny. I'm keeping up. I put more, Tommy. Put more. I know you're watching, buddy. I think you got more room on your fence. Get you some more. Get you bigger ones. Maybe some signs, too. Whatever it takes to get your little pecker heart there, buddy. Anyway, what else is going on? I got sidetracked there. Vaccines for everybody. It's going to come out. We're going to have them out next week. Don't worry. Everybody's going to get a shot. We're going to distribute it. Everything's going to be just fine. Don't worry about it. Ain't happening. That's not what the scientists say. That's not even what the companies say that are developing the vaccines. The only place we're hearing that shit is coming out of Donnie's mouth. And the rest of the people aren't knowledgeable. They don't know what's really going on. The scientists that are developing the vaccine don't really know what's going on as much as Donnie does. And it's a last ditch effort to try to grab votes, try to grab people's attention that, look, Donnie is warp speed. We're going to get this vaccine. Everybody's going to have it before the election and all this shit. It's just going to be roses and butterflies and rainbows shooting out of unicorn's ass. And he will do anything. Today, he announced a big chunk of money. I don't even forget. It's in the billions for Puerto Rico. A big chunk of relief for Puerto Rico for their electrical grid, and he is going to dump money into Puerto Rico, and we're going to bring drugs back to Puerto Rico to manufacture drugs over there. We're going to save Puerto Rico. He could give a shit less about Puerto Rico until his numbers started tanking, and he figured out that all those people in Puerto Rico that he pissed on before, that he shit on before, that he badmouthed on when he was talking about wanting to trade Puerto Rico for maybe Greenland or something, all the shit. Now he knows those people have moved into Florida, baby. Those people are voters. Those people are American citizens. And they're getting ready to vote. So Donnie is all of a sudden panicked. He's going to try to throw Puerto Rico some money. Good. Up front, sucker. Don't wait until after the election. Tell him to put it up front, baby. If he means it, he would do it now. Do it now, baby. Don't wait till the election, because then, look, something else came up. We're going to have to pull money from that. We're going to have to move it over here. We're going to try to get to you later, Puerto Rico. Because that's who he is. It's a con. It's a sleight of hand trick. He just wants your vote now, baby, now. Screw you later. And that's what he does. He's doing it to all of us. Boy, howdy shit. As he continues on with the left-wing mob of Democrats that were indoctrinating your kids in school and all this other bullshit, we're going to come burn down your suburbs, and Cory Booker's moving in with them. He's just going to move everybody right into the suburbs. It's going to be, destruction all over the place. That's Donnie's message, and he's going to continue to push it. As we continue to hear, even the FBI director come out the other day, Russia's number one problem when it comes to the 2020 election. Nope, Donnie says, nope, it's China. Don't listen to anybody talking about Russia. Everybody just likes Russia. Don't listen to them. It's all China. No, Donnie, I believe FBI director said it was it was Russia that was trying to interfere in this election the same way they did last time, and you're doing the same thing you did last time. No, it's not Russia. It's anybody but Putin. It's anybody but my master. Because that's who he is to you, Donnie. Your master. You're nothing but a useful fool being perpetrated among the American people. And that's sad, baby. That's on us, though. We elected his ass. We let the American citizens of this country go to the polls and vote for a racist, hate-mongering, bigoted asshole. And you can see what that has brought to our country. This is Donald Trump's America that we see out here. This is what 4 years under this administration has been. And from the beginning, flags have gone up. Warnings have gone up. People have stood up and said things that should have warned us, but no. He kept pushing and lying, trying to divide this country as much as he can. From the day he took his inauguration speech, baby, he wasn't my president. He's not my president. He's made that very clear on Inauguration Day when he demonized Democrats right then. I am looking forward to having a president. As Joe Biden said, he may be a Democratic candidate, but he will be an American president. And that's what we need, an American president. And the people that are going to get him there, the ones that are going to save this country, are the same people that rush to a fire or rush to a scene of an accident or rush to the scene or the hospital of a pandemic. It's the first responders, baby. That's who saves our ass. Well, in this case, baby, we're the first responders. In this national crisis, we are the ones that have to rush in and put the flames out of American hearts that are burning inside. We are the ones that must come in and heal and lift up the wounded and the sick, because he's not going to do it. The voting opened up today in where was it? Early voting in Minnesota, South Dakota, Virginia, and Wyoming. I saw the lines in Virginia, 2 football fields long. Hours of waiting time. Those are your first responders. Those are the ones getting there today, baby. And that's all of us. That's all of us. We have to get there between now and November 3rd. You got to get your vote in. You have to be the first responder that's going to save this nation, baby. It's our society that is going to die if this man continues. So I was proud to see that many people standing in line, and I read comments from some of the journalists that were talking to people in the line. And from what I could gather, most of them were Democrats, baby. Most of them were there to save this country, and said as much. Same way across the country, there's a stronger turnout than in 2016, and there is a stronger turnout than in 2018. What does that tell you, baby? That tells you that this country has been motivated. Those are not Trump voters coming out in mass. In some areas, they might be, but not across this country, baby. These are people that want to stand up, get their vote counted, baby. Get this man out of our house. We're all tired of this shit, and we cannot continue this. So, yes, we are the ones that have to save this nation. We are the first responders to this national crisis. And Lincoln said, baby, we could handle any national crisis so long as we're given the truth. Well, Donnie doesn't do that shit. Donnie doesn't play the truth game. Donnie is nothing but smoke and mirrors and lies and con jobs. Seen his taxes yet? Nah, ain't got it either. Ain't happening. We cannot destroy what so many have fought to bring us, to hand the baton to our generation, to move this country forward, to keep it safe. So we are the ones that have to do that. We are the ones that have to step up. We are the guardians of liberty. And right now, our nation is being tested like it's never been tested before, by not physical separation, but but societal division, hate, trying to turn one neighbor against another, one citizen against another, one state against another. What was it Obama said? We are not red states and blue states. We are not Democratic states or Republican states. We're not white states or black states. We're the United States. Is that what he said? Well, that's what we have to remind him of. We are the United States. You can't discount all the blue states and just throw out their deaths. Hell, you're still the highest in the world. The man cannot see past himself, only what benefits him. And those that are around him that support him are still feeling in some way that they can suck a little more blood out of it, get another paycheck out of it, maybe get a book out of it or something. They're not doing it for the country. Olivia Troy, she came out, former aide to Mike Pence, and already they're calling her a disgruntled employee, a low level. She didn't need it. Hell, they got pictures of her in the freaking office with Pence and Trump right there with the rest of the damn Corona task force. She's sitting right there in the mix, baby. She heard it all. She knows what's going on, so she comes out and says, just like so many others in the past have, to stand there and tell the American people exactly what he is. A fraud, a con man, a loser, a bankrupt, useful fool. Well, I'm not turning it over to a useful fool, and neither are you, baby. He had his shot. America's had his little run-in with racism and ignorance. Let's wash that shit out now. Let's get them out and chase them back under their freaking hole. Anyway. TikTok's gone. Sunday, no more TikTok, I guess. Darn, I was just fixing to do me a TikTok video. Anyway. Oh, let me see. What else did I miss? I can't read that crap. I don't know who takes these notes. Anyway. That's it, baby. We got one thing to do, and it's starting across the country today, and that's a vote. That's to stand up for your country, to be proud to stand up against this man. It's the American thing to do. It's the patriotic thing to do. I don't know what these fools down the street are doing. Hanging on to the last vestige of hate, I guess. Gene Shankley says it all. Fuck Trump. That's what she says. Carmen Santana, thank you for being here, baby. Linda Collins, let them show their Fool Aid banners. Gives you a clue. It does, baby. It lets me. I get tickled at it because I know he's not buying cheap flags. These are big flags, baby. Each one of them's costing, I don't know, 40, 50 bucks maybe. Line the fence with them, buddy. The more you put out there, the more I chuckle. Because only you and I, only this guy and me, know the true story there. And I will say it in front of anybody. 2 years ago, the guy just couldn't stand Trump, thought he was a liar, he's an idiot, didn't know what all sorts of shit. But, you know, it's a personal thing now. So he's not putting him up for Trump, he's putting him up for me. And I'm proud of that. You're spending your hard-earned money on there just to go out and buy a flag to piss me off? Well, that's pretty great. Anyway. Great rant, John. Did you get my letter today? No, I did not, Johnny Fly. I got a message from my mailman saying no mail today, so I didn't go into town. I will be going into town tomorrow, so I will check it then, brother. Thank you for the mail, though. I appreciate it. And Ben Stroud, thank you for being here, brother. I heard of a great deed you did, and I want to thank you for that. You did a great deed for the fellow Blue Dot family member. I won't get into particulars because that's private shit. Ben, I'm proud of you, brother, and thank you for doing that. This family is a great family, and they reach out to each other, and free round of golf. You think so, Just Cuggins? Hey, did Donnie invite any of his supporters to a free round of golf? Nope. Me neither. Anyway, and yeah, Kellyanne Conway's daughter, Dawn Petty, reminds us TikTok is probably being removed because Conway's daughter has been doing TikTok videos against Trump. He's probably chapped his ass, so that's probably the true reason why he wants to get rid of TikTok. Probably has nothing to do with your... I don't know. I think there's going to be a deal reached pretty soon. All it is, they want to make some American company the owner of it, so Uh, yes, Gail Mitchell, he did do a wonderful deed indeed. I am so impressed with the deeds that a lot of our Blue Dot family members have done for each other, and I am privy to a lot of that, and it warms my heart because that's what family does. They take care of each other when there's a need, and they've demonstrated that over and over again. I just recently found out about that little incident that happened a little while ago, but it just warmed my heart when I did. Anyway, yes, Tropical Storm Beta is in the Gulf of Mexico. Yes, it is, right down south from us. I don't think we have too much to worry about. I don't think it's going to develop into a hurricane before it moves up. But we might get some rain and shit from it, so y'all don't worry about our ass on that. If it's anything, it's going to be very small and something that we can do. Me and Tyler spent the day putting in post, installing a new gate for Jenny so we could move Jenny back over to her old area that she used to love so much. But we installed a fence and a gate in there so at night we can move her back away from the road and back into her stall with just one move instead of having to drag her under the house and all that. So we've been pretty busy today, and tomorrow's going to be the same way. Tomorrow's a day off, so y'all do what you can to relax. I got some more chores around here, but believe it or not, that's how I get my relaxation. When I happen to wipe things off the to-do list, makes me feel better. Anyway, Mitch McConnell has just passed 30 new judges and won't even... Oh, Lord, that starts a whole other rant. Donnie's up there today bragging about mail-in voting is going to be disastrous, and there's a lot of cases going to court, but don't worry, we have a lot of good judges. He was bragging about that today, that they have a lot of cases that are being challenged on mail-in voting and stuff, and we have good judges. That's the judges that Mitch McConnell has stacked the courts with for the last 4 years. A deluge of them. We've talked about it before. This is going to be one of the problems. They're all appellate court judges, so we'll be there to delay the system. If anything is that serious, it's got to work its way to the Supreme Court. But that is something that we all have to be concerned about because of the fact they have stacked the court. Any law or any challenge that's going to come up is going to have to go through a deluge of Trump-appointed lifetime federal judges that are not there to serve the people, but the corporations that put them in power. Anyway, Micah Cruz, I was glad to see you in the room last night, baby. She's a new addition to our Blue Dot family room. Bernadette Pree, I'll put 2 on that, Patrick. All righty. I'm putting my faith in John Roberts. I have more trust in John Roberts than I do Kavanaugh or anybody else, but it could end up at the Supreme Court. All these cases challenging it, and I think John Roberts would do the right thing. Knock on wood. Anyway, I thank you all for coming by. As Bill Jones, vote for America, baby. We are the first responders in this crisis. This has gone on. Our house is on fire. We are the ones that have to rush in, put out the fire, heal the wounds, and rebuild. And we can't do that with a man that continually sets the fires. So vote for America and tuck Frump, as Bill says. Cal Cunningham is looking mighty good out there in North Carolina. We have the possibility to pick up a lot of states in the Senate area. I think the down ballot, with so many people coming out to vote, is really going to impact the Democrats in a positive light, baby. And I'm just looking forward to it. Anyway, Michelle Hill, Michael Hill. I'm sorry, baby, my eyes. Michael Hill just donated $5 and said, "You're awesome. Keep up the message. We have got to take our house back." Indeed we do, Michael. Indeed we do. We are the guardians of liberty. We are the ones that can do it. We're the only ones that can do it. And if we fail this time, if we fail our country this time, I fear that the destruction that would come with 8 years in this man. Not me. I'm thinking about moving to Canada if that shit happens. This place will just be way past stupid around my area if that happens. Anyway, as Velda Snyder says, the whole ticket, baby. Vote blue all the way down. It's the only way we're going to remedy our nation and get us back on the right track. Anyway, as Bill Jones, we're hoping for seven Senate seats. 7. That's a majority, baby. We can do something. We can change America. We can make the corrections that we need to make for our society to heal and to guide us into a better direction than what we have in the past. We have to make significant change in this country, and I'm itching for it, and I do think this is the moment in time. This is the moment in time where we have seen the awakening of so many people across this country. Pointed out, thanks to Donnie the Dick, for being such an asshole. Everybody in this country sees it every day. And while Joe Biden and Kamala Harris's numbers go up, Donnie goes down. He's got nothing left but white guys that hate everybody. And they're getting to be a dwindling factor, too. We just need to wipe them all out. Anyway, chase them back under their rocks. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you for listening. We are going to be back here on Sunday night for another Blue Dot family meeting, so please come by there and join the family. If you don't know how to get there to Discord, go to bluedotintexas.com. You can find a link to the Discord channel and the instructions on how to get there. You can come by and have a talk, and we'd appreciate you coming in and joining us. Anyway, have a good Saturday all, says Just Coggins. So on that note, speed is a drag. It's a big. It's stuck in my head. Anyway, Candy Guidry, thank you for being here, baby. Ohio Dad 70, my friend Joe up in Columbus, Ohio. It takes me a minute to read. See, that's how come I can't do it. Anyway, thank y'all for being here. Remember, this family grows every day because of the conversation that goes on there, and the camaraderie and the friendship and the fellowship that goes on in our Blue Room, on the air, and in the mail. It's all over the place, baby. This family keeps on growing. Johnny, I'll keep an eye out for your letter. And Gail Mitchell, I love you back, baby. Anyway, y'all take it easy, and we'll see you on Sunday night. Till then, y'all be careful. Have a good day, and be kind to each other. Give away a smile. It'll make your heart